The Butcher of Zakum.
In the Taros camp, the Aramon prisoners had been subjected to sacrifice and torture, all under the direction of Baron Lamar, the Butcher of Zakum. With the camp liberated, a great cry for revenge was heard, both from the former inmates and the horrified invaders.
We had seen some terrible things. Not one of us would shrink from killing the Baron with bare hands, given the chance. Confix, soldier of Aramon.
Across the island, the Baron is barricaded in his fortress, intent on escaping the vengeance of his former prisoners.
Welcome back, folks. So this is another one of those missions where you don't really build anything. All I have is my 6 million prisoners, and I've got to use them to attack to and destroy the Baron. So the rescued prisoners of a strong... The rescued prisoners tell of a stronghold to the north. Use them in the raid, kill the defending Tarosians. Put an end to the evil Baron Lamar. At least one of the freed prisoners must survive to claim victory. Alright, so the first thing we'll notice is that we have these ships here, so you're not stuck with just those guys. The easiest way... And I don't think can I actually get through here? Just barely. Well, that's one way to do it. I'm just going to go straight up through here, and I'm not going to worry about it. What I'm going to do to make sure at least one of these prisoners survive is I'm just going to load him onto a ship. So that way there shouldn't be too much risk of that. We're going to get our little deals over here. Now what we can do maybe is send our ships up to the side here, although I don't think they're going to be that helpful anyway. And then we're just going to take these guys, and using the seagulls or the parrots for vision, go ahead and do that. And most of the guys, hopefully most of the guys will be able to oh, what's happening here? Oh crap. Get him. Get him. Our ships are pretty strong, so that's not too much to worry about. We're just going to move them here in the off chance they can be helpful. The off chance that they can actually be helpful. Probably not, you know, not... This mission really isn't that hard. I don't know if I've ever failed. Even when I first started playing and I was terrible at this and every other game, I never really remember this mission being too hard. It's actually kind of difficult to mess this one up. They provide you plenty of guys. Just make sure there's no one coming. Yep, those prisoners are mad. So you just gotta keep them going. Although those mages towers will cause quite a bit of damage. Although having them distracted at the birds, I guess, is pretty good. Get this one now. Well, he was getting pretty confused there. And I think this is the Baron von Douchehammer, or Baron Lamer. And that was it. Very, very easy. Yeah, so even later on in the game, the missions are getting a little bit harder, but even now, it's like, sometimes they'll throw in a pretty easy mission. And that's one that I consider pretty easy. I think we have enough time for another mission, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Terrible Discovery.
Back in the Kingdom of Zon, the quest for the Heart of Thesh has led Joreth to the ancient Kandra ruins of Lehun.
The smoke of battle was still in the air. I encountered many dead and battle wreckage, catapults and other battle engines of some use. Also sundry monsters of a size and type to be avoided at all costs.
Joreth was approaching a terrible discovery, the key to the Heart of Thesh mystery.
Alright, so we have another mission where we're not building anything. I remember this one being a little bit harder because you don't get as many guys, and you just have to be careful because it is quite possible for the various like orcs and stuff just hanging around to kill a few of your units, and that's a real pain. So there are some left round battle implements, presumably from Veruna, that we can use. So we need to find one. We need to find a catapult, use it to destroy the walls that surround the Heart of Thesh. Joreth must then enter the center compound. Beware of trolls. Keep Joreth alive. So we just have to be careful with that. Also, I think, yeah, my game speed's a little high. So I'm going to change it back down to 5. And we'll go a little bit slower here, so we just got to be careful, that's all. Actually, I have an idea. We'll send one of these guys in the front.
Yes, sir.
He's the one who's everybody's gonna follow. And hopefully that should work. That way Joreth doesn't get ahead of everybody. Now there's some sort of wall here, I guess, that we can't see past.
Yes, sir.
Wait for everyone to get up there. Yeah. So there's this. Now I don't remember exactly where everything is, but we're just going to have to do some exploring, because what we have to find is one of these, we have to find one of these catapults first before we can do anything. Although, maybe not. I think the archers can destroy walls too, so... Oop, there we go. Okay. So the melee units won't actually protect properly, so what we need to... Oh, there's one. Alright, that was easy. So the melee units, they won't actually protect. Here. Stop, please, so I can do stuff. They won't actually move and protect. The archers will, but the melee units will just stand there when the guy's under attack, so that's not particularly useful. But we want to send the melee units up front, and we'll have those guys in the back, and we'll hope nobody comes up behind us to attack. Catapult's kind of slow. That is an Aramon catapult. Oh crap, he almost died. So when that happens on this mission, what I advise you to do is what I'm about to do, is go up here, change your game speed back up to 10, and give him a second to heal. Because they do have a healing rate, and if you just wait a little while, it should reduce the risk of no, not not you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they're on defensive. That's weird. They should be on offensive. Come on back, Joreth. Alright, I think that should be... Oh, here comes some trolls. Yikes.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you have to be careful with those catapults, because... Oh, crap. That troll just killed it.
Yes, sir.
Darn it. That did not work out at all. I'm gonna load that again. But that's okay. We're just gonna go do the same thing again, and this time we're not gonna wait for a troll to come around. We're going to, sorry, not a troll, an orc. I'm not gonna worry too hard about it, because I think if you just run to the center, there's not as many guys to worry about. The problem with that catapult is that there's it will do splash damage, which can be kind of annoying. Alright,
Moving out.
now we're gonna go back down here, and I think we just need to go straight ahead and not waste any time. Like, I think there must be guys patrolling, and if I just run straight in,
Moving out.
I might be able to avoid them, but I need to get the catapult here first.
Moving out.
Yeah, just patrol so they don't... Crap. Come on, get him. Well, that worked out a little bit better than last time.
Moving out.
Okay.
Aye.
This... Oh, crap. Kill that troll, and then attack this wall. I'm not even sure if you need a catapult to do that. Don't do that. You're gonna get blown up. Oh, come on. I think I can just get Joreth in here now. Whatever. I think if I just get up here... Yeah. That... That was a close one, wasn't it?
The best hope for Aramon and Veruna was gone, and their worst fear was realized. As a skilled sorcerer, Lochen was also aware of the prophecy surrounding the Heart of Thesh. Like Joreth, his agents, both magical and mundane, had been scouring Darien for months in search of the Heart. Scant hours ahead of Joreth's arrival in Lehun, their quest met with success. Lochen now possessed the Heart of Thesh. Without it, the demons and undead afflicting Darien could never be sent back to their dark netherworld. Joreth writes to the Lord Commander.
Time is short, and I cannot await your counsel. If we are to recover the heart, we must proceed directly to Taros. There I will divine where the necromancer has hidden the thing. I will take it from his bony hands directly if need be. Joreth of Haldane.
Okay, that was kind of funny. I'm sorry if my whatever I was saying was cut off at the end of that mission. That was the first time there was a cutscene immediately after a mission was done. So that was a little unexpected at my part for there to be a cutscene in between the end of a mission and the victory screen. Anyway, both of those missions were really quick, so we're going to try to do another one. Betrayal.
Across Vanir's breach from Zon, Aramon had been betrayed by one of its own. Lord Buriash allied with Taros and allowed a massive force to enter via his province. His price? The crown of Aramon once the invasion was complete. House Buriash had once ruled Aramon, and with this alliance it hoped to regain its lost glory. Even his own soldiers were astonished at the boldness of this move.
I never seen such an army as we had. Quick corpses and banshee beasts joined up with traitors and all manner of lost bastards. Towns were not taken, more like eaten.
There's no doubting that the Buriash will put us back on top before the year is out.
With the Tarosian Black Knight and Dark Hand, not to mention the earth-based spells from his acolytes of Anu, the traitorous Buriash sweeps across Aramon unchecked like a poisoned wind from hell.
Alright, so it looks like we have Lord Buriash, who's kind of a dick, and he decided to be a traitor against Aramon and allied with Taros, so we are going to have both Aramon and Taros capabilities, I suppose. So we need to wait for the Taros troops to disembark, join up with the Aramon soldiers loyal to the traitor Buriash, follow the path eastward. All troops loyal to Elson must be destroyed. Feel free to use civilians as target practice. Yeah, you don't actually have to bother killing them. That's okay. And you also don't have to wait for this either. So, let's see. We're going to need some more lodestones, I'm sure.
Right away.
Oh, we don't need any ships. Let's see. Is that all I get from these guys? That's it. Okay. So, he says an army, and we get like 15 dudes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, but here we go. Let's see. What do we want to use here? We're going to go ahead. I don't remember what we can build in this mission, so I'm just going to go ahead and build everything. I'm going to build one building for each of the things. I like strongholds typically better than mages' towers. They're often better. Let's go ahead and build this. And what we're going to do is just sort of send these guys down in a line so they'll protect this area, and I'm going to go build some more lodestones. I don't think we're going to need any defensive structures on this particular occasion, just because I don't think they don't make the computer have very much resistance in this one. What I am going to do, though, is just sort of get my archers out and doing stuff early. I don't think there's any more lodestones to be gotten here. Let's bring this guy back. What can I build here? Ah, this is what I wanted, the fire demon. Really like fire demons. They're pretty much equivalent to the what's it called? The stone giant of Zon. In kind of how they work, they just got really long range, and they spit out fireballs. It's kind of like that cage demon, which you've already seen. Let's build another dark mason here.
Moving out.
So they're really effective. They don't do splash damage, or else they don't do much splash damage. Let's build two more of these. We'll go ahead and build a temple as well. I just kind of want to see what is available on this mission. But then once those are done, I'm going to start building up some of these fire demons. I'll probably use this to build well, we don't get any eagles, do we? What's going on here? Yep. Those archers are still going to get them, though. That's okay. So what can we build here? We can build mage archers. Oh, we can build cannons. It's hard to say which is better than the cannon or the demon, fire demon. Both have really long range. The cannon is more devastating because it can It does do that splash damage. I also think it might have a little bit longer range. But the Fire Demon can also attack air units. So, yeah, it's just hard to say. We're going to build a Cabal, or Cabal. That way we can hopefully build some gargoyles for the vision. Because we can't do that. We can't... Typically, the Aramon version of that unit is the Eagle. And we aren't apparently given that. No. We're not given that at all, are we? Alrighty then. Guess we aren't meant to do that. What we're going to go ahead and do is just build some of these guys. Oh. Those archers aren't playing around. Oh, we have plenty of mana too, even building that stuff.
Moving out.
Oh no, it's still up a little bit. The archers are far more expendable, so we're going to... I am surprised though that we aren't given any sort of air type unit to... Well, we are given this one. We are given these, but they're pretty expensive. Just for the vision. Let's compare the cannons. Which is more expensive? The cannon is 2009 mana, and this one is 1,189. So the cannon is technically better, but it's not really. I mean, you can build. You know, is one cannon better than 2 fire demons? I'm not sure. All right, let's go in here. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to go into that little central town. We'll go ahead and set these guys to start patrolling between spawn and what have you. Yeah, so... Well, and the fire demons are much faster, and they can attack air units, so there are advantages to the fire demon over the... Somebody's over here. Let's get him. Let's get him, boys. Don't let that nonsense stand. Actually, they did say we could. They did say we could kill the civilians for target practice. So let's do it. We don't want anyone to survive. These guys are just randomly minding their own business, growing some crops so everyone can eat. Nah, I ain't having none of that. No, sir. Let's go take this out. We've got plenty of cannons and fire demons. Now, I don't know how other people play this game. Oh, don't let this guy.
Moving out.
Oh.
Moving out.
I'm not sure how other people play this, but as you can tell, I'm very just focused on range because it always tends to be more advantageous. Yeah, as soon as they see it, it's the end. No cows for you. Eating meat is bad, so like PETA, we're just going to go ahead and destroy. We're going to go ahead and destroy every single one of those cows. Because it's better that they were dead than alive and suffering. Actually, I just remembered that my game speed I turned up to 10 for the healing or something like that. Yeah, so they got pretty long range. That guy was gone pretty quick. Oh, wow. They're not going to survive very long. million fireballs from all over the place to start hitting in. They got me. They sure did. One last Aramon soldier. That was it. Alright, I think this video has been about a half an hour, and I'm going to have to go back and play that one mission again just so I can get the cutscene, which you would have already seen by now, I guess. Haha. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. See you later, folks.